Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Doncic against MP, and it's Doncic missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 19-5 run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Reeves. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
McDaniels, that's good.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
James, outside. Back to Doncic. Second chance shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James passes to Reeves. Here's Connect. Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Minnesota. Reeves with a screen on MP. Fires for 3. And it's Doncic missing. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
He misses the free throw. And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 18.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Now here's McDaniels. 14 points for him last game against San Antonio. MP finds McDaniels. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 10.
hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Now Vincent. No points yet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP scanning the floor. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
James passes to Goodwin. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Pass to MP. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 31.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And now Allie LaForce with an update for us on Dorian Finney-Smith. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the Lakers head athletics trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Now here's MP. He's got 34. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Back to Vincent. Beyond the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 10. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And they're so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Vincent outside. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Here's Conley. And another basket for Minnesota.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here is James. He's got 6. McDaniels with some nice D. MP getting it done for Minnesota. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Timberwolves.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight, win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Doncic. Reeves. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Count it. Edwards has got 19 points.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Over MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And again, another assist.
Well, I know a lot of you aren't surprised, but he's now 5th all-time in assists for NBA rookies.
He's been dodging and dishing all season long. The confidence he's come into the league with is something to behold. Reeves, the pass to James. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 20. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Doncic right side. A shot to stop the run. Edwards pulls it in.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. James outside. Now here's Vanderbilt. Doncic on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And it's in there. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
From the baseline. Doncic, no good.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Outside Reeves. Down low. James left side. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. Another miss by Doncic.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Count it. Good. Edwards has got 28 points for the game.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting only 23% so far. Doncic passes to Lynn to get back on track. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for McDaniels.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him. The rebound by the Timberwolves. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Doncic. Looking to get it going. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Now here's Reeves. No made baskets yet. Pass to James. Here's Lynn. Will it go? Offensive board. And during the last month, here are the sharp-shooting small forwards who have wreaked havoc from downtown. Shooting it with a lot of confidence right now. You look at McDaniels. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage.
A guy playing the 3 position who can knock down threes. He provides space for his team and opens up their offense.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Randall outside. The 3 ball. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Back to Doncic. Pass to James. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. James has got 10 points in the game. MP outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Here's Doncic. Give him 20. Outside Vanderbilt. Inside. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
MP way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 46.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Clark against Reeves. It's James on the wing. James can't get that one to fall. To the inside. Here's Randall. No luck on that one. Good D by Vanderbilt. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Now here's Reed. He's got 6. MP shot is off. Doncic against MP. And Doncic with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. James against Clark. Outside Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. He shoots it. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half. Well, the Lakers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Lynn. And here's Reeves. He buries it from three. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes.
And again.
Only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list.
It's himself and James Harden, and from there, only Kobe, MJ, and Wilt are ahead of him. Wilt may be hard to track down, but he's got the others in his sights. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Randall. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
MP way outside. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
What a gifted natural scorer is Luka Doncic. Nice looking shot.
A deep three from MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Edwards outside. And another three from Minnesota. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Clark. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And that one's good. James.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
To the wing, right side. Back to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Edwards, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 32% in the third quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Kept alive. From downtown. That shot missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Back to MP. There's the triple. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
All right, fourth quarter here in the NBA Cup semi. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Can't wait to see what you do for an encore after this performance.
Yo, crazy game, MP. Man was blocking everything he had in sight, like it was personal or something. Salute.
Son, if you keep shooting that much, we're gonna call you Kobe. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
What's up, MP?
MP, you're about to go off.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A moment now to check out some numbers for Julius Randle.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at the point guard. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
For three, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Halliburton for three. He can't get that one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
It's tipped and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
What a play. MP getting it done on both ends.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From about 16. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, when there's an open man, MP is going to find him.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Halliburton for three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
MP, no good. Pacers trail by 6. Now Halliburton, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 11 points.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Driving the lane. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
And here is MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Edwards, good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And now Randle pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Chalk up 2 there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Siakam outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. Edwards defending. And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Randall. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. MP kicks to Randall. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 14.
Giving the D no time to react. MP was ready to shoot that as soon as it touched his hands.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Tyrese Halliburton.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Turner passes to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Turner with a screen on McDaniel. And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves leading by 20. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Anthony Edwards on top. Julius Randle is second.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
On defense, Minnesota. Indiana again missing.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Edwards. It's good on the putback.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They need this one. Count it.
Now you see it. Now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Here's MP. He's got 17. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Mathurin against McDaniel with the fadeaway. And McDaniels with the block. 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Bangs home the trifecta.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Three-pointer, Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And that one, good. 16 points for Anthony Edwards.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Lakers was phenomenal. He contributed 61 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Halliburton for 3, and rebounded by McDaniels.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Tries the spin move. Outside Mathurin. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota.
A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Driving in, McConnell. Here's Siakam. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Connects from three-point range. MP's got 23 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Toppin to the right side. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Toppin. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, how about the confidence from Siakam coming back with a quick response?
Randall outside. Over Toppin. And again, it's Minnesota.
He can't miss.
And Indiana shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Toppin passes to Siakam. Halliburton in the corner. Halliburton is double. Indiana moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. A shot by McConnell, no good. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Pass to McConnell. Over MP. And McConnell gets it to go.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
MP from deep three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got MP. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Three-pointer, Randle. Traps in the tray. Randle's got 16 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer by MP. Looking to get it going. And Halliburton slams it in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Nesmith, Minnesota with the rebound. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
And there's the drive, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good on the triple. 14 points for him.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Randle outside. The three ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Randle's got a pair of triples in the second now for Minnesota. MP against McConnell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP. The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert comes in for Randle. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, great ball movement there.
McConnell against MP. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Alexander Walker with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Nice step back to get it off.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. There's the lob to Jackson. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
For Indiana, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And here is Toppin. Following the three-pointer by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by McConnell, no good. So it's the Timberwolves now. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McConnell. And nothing is falling for him right now. McDaniels against Jackson. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Picked by Reed. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. McDaniels defending. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 16. Shoots over McDaniels. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Mathurin against MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Outside Turner. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And a deep 3 from MP. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Back to Halliburton. Over MP. Halliburton, no good. Minnesota shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. The Pacers shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Halliburton. Inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 5 now.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
MP, no good. On offense, here are the Pacers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Nembhard. Over MP. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And here is Siakam. Following the three-pointer by MP. Shoots over Reed. Pass to McConnell. Back to Turner. Over Gobert. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Edwards inside. Defended by Mathurin. Edwards' shot is good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now, here's Siakam. He has 5. Basket good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Conley with the screen on Siakam. And the 3-ball is good. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Siakam inside the 3-point line. Misses the jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a deep 3 from MP. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. Minnesota shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Baseline try. And there's Edwards on the assist by MP. Edwards got 22.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Siakam inside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this.
Hello.
I think for the Timberwolves, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Indiana Pacers.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 5. Now, here's Siakam. Turner with a screen on Randall. Here's Siakam. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. Turner finds Nembhard. The three-pointer no good. Nembhard's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Takes the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And so here is Indiana. Following the three-pointer by MP. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Edwards. He's got 25. Puts up a 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Turner trying to free himself up, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, an assertive Siakam is an effective Siakam.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And here is Siakam after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Here's Halliburton. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniel's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Edwards drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Siakam. From outside the arc, drains the three-pointer. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
And here's MP for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
MP against Halliburton. From past the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. That shot wide open. Randall's got 22 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Halliburton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Can't hit from in close. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one falls. Halliburton's got 18 points.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Pacers shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Pass to Nembhard. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. So he comes up empty at the line.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Out the basket. MP's got 58. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's MP following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. The 3 from MP. That one, no good. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded closely. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. MP looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Halliburton outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
That's tipped and stolen by MP. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Halliburton against MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Minnesota with the ball. Randall kicks to MP. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. The Pacers shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Here's Nembhard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run, and Halliburton finishes inside. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Here's Halliburton. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randall. Over Halliburton. That's good from Randall on the assist from Edwards.
Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Now Nembhard, and stolen by MP. Throws it up high. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Siakam outside. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Halliburton for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniel's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pacers shooting the ball poorly. Just 28% to stop the run. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP. Edwards kicks to MP. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside. Randall with some nice D. The Timberwolves shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on a mission.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud. Than anything, these clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Pick by James. Shot from the charity stripe. Back to Stauffer. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hawkins. Stauffer misses. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
To the inside. Shot no good for Stauffer.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
And Hawkins knows when he should shoot the ball. Terrific job nailing the mid-range J right there.
Robinson sets the screen. To stop the run. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. From deep, it's MP. On target from long range.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
And Patrick Wells outside. The Dynasty grab the miss. 4-3. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from 3. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. Wells outside. Launches a three. Patrick Wells misses another. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Here's Stoffer, and Dave Zadirko with the block. He's got a clear pass, and MP throws it down.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Wells outside. Will it go? The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Wells is a surgeon with the pick and roll. He creates some space so he can go to work.
MP outside. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Outside Stoffer. Passes to Wells. And the Wolfpack, another 3. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
Wells outside. There's the 3. Another miss by Wells. And here's MP on the outside. Another 3 for the Dynasty. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Pass to James. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hawkins outside. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Get the perimeter.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fresh. Back to James. And just miss after miss right now.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Cordova. Here's Fresh. And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
MP with the rock. 23 points in the game. They get the board. And that one's good for Junior.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. Fresh, the screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. That's on Brett Hawkins. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Davidson. MP Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Now Wells, now covered by MP. Wells shot's good.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
Down low. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Robinson's shot is off. Passes to MP. The three ball gets it to go from long range.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Now Wells. He's got 10 from 19 feet away. Davidson pulls it in. And here it's the Dynasty. To the paint. And MP gets it to go. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Now Carter. Robinson sets the screen. To end the run. Can't cash it in from close range.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight. They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Here's Dillard. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Guys, you can tell that Dillard takes pride in that jumper, and he's not afraid of that mid-range area.
Out to the wing. Back to Wells. From outside the arc. MP grabs the miss.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Now here's Dillard. Kicks it out to MP. Another shot. And so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here. And here's MP on the outside. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Dynasty out front, running away with this one, and more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. Here's Stopper, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Even though he's a work in progress, Hawkins has great burst. Maybe it's partly that tennis background.
Wells outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
They get it again. Zadirko misses inside. And the Wolfpack with possession. Michael Stoffer on the wing. Fires from the line. And the jumper falls for him. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Shot's good by Hawkins.
That's a nice-looking jumper. The Dynasty are thrilled with the potential that Hawkins brings.
Now Wells. Defense right on him. Michael Stuffer for three. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss. MP outside. Misses the three. Outside Stoffer. Passes to Wells. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
An elite three-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
And here's Stoffer. Passes to Wells. Puts up a three. The Dynasty grab the miss. Hawkins, defended by Stoffer. Back to MP. From downtown, count it from distance.
What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
Now here's Stoffer. With just 5 to shoot. For three. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's MP. He has 42. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Takes the three. No good on his first miss of the night. He's now 6 of 7. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Wells with it. Hawkins picks him up. Another miss by Wells.
Ugh, cold in here. Frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything or that he keeps trying.
Brett Hawkins from outside. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Left side Timmerman. Back to James. Michael Stoffer for three. The shot comes out. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now Wells. From deep. MP grabs the miss.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
But they'll get another chance. This one for three. And the Dynasty another three.
MP is ready to fire when called upon. Locked and loaded from all areas of the court.
Here's Stoffer. Pass over to Robinson. Wells with it. They need this. The Dynasty grab the miss.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Now Wells. Good D that time from MP.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot. Hawkins saw the turnover. He got ahead of the play to make himself an option, and then he capitalized.
Pass over to Robinson. Outside, Timmerman. Robinson sets the screen. Zach Timmerman going in. He can't hit it that time. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
From deep, it's MP. Another three for the Dynasty.
And MP has a good feel for when he should look to score. These are the shots you want him taking.
Pass over to Robinson. Wells tries to break his ice. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. On the wing, Brett Hawkins fires from deep, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more. Now Robinson. Passes to Wells. Now Robinson. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Stauffer. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse. How important has Brett Hawkins become to the Dynasty? He's living in the green zone tonight, and the rim's looking like a hula hoop.
Now here's Stauffer. Wells outside. James. Not gonna go that time.
I hope he's got thick skin, because he's going to get a lot of grief from his teammates for that one in the locker room.
And here's MP on the outside. Here's Zadirko, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Here's Wells. He's money on the shot.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
And here's MP on the outside. Doesn't go that time. Stauffer with the ball. Hawkins picks him up. Outside Stauffer. Wells with it. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life. Something they can build on going forward.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Hawkins. MP. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, what a response from MP, matching the three on the other side of the court.
Now Stauffer. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent. Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't remember.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
We're
going to win states like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it. Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front-runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
talking
talking
about?
about?
Pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already, likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Wells outside. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
Cawthon on the outside. On the wing, James Marcita. Dermanenko. Bishop. Zadirko covering. 4 on the clock. Outside, Day. Here's Dermanenko. Patrick Wells with some nice D there. And here are the Panthers. It's a 3-point game. Passes to MP. And another 3 for Plainview. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, I mean, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Now here's MP. Wells outside. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
They need this. And Day with the lay-in.
Now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that definitely was not the way they wanted to start this game.
Passes to MP. Back to Wells. Now MP. The 3. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
And you hate to call him a one-man show, but it fits the bill for MP and Plainview.
They win and lose as a team, but MP is at the center of it all. He's the best player the school has ever had and has put them on his back for this finals run. And now here's Marcita. Day, now covered by MP. Back to Cawthon. Marcita, pass to Bishop. Comes out of the gate empty. He misses his first shot. Patrick Wells on the wing. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Here's Dermanenko. MP grabs the miss. Wells outside. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
Dermanenko outside. Dishes to Marcita. To halt the run. And the shot is good, dropping off the front of the rim and in.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
And now here's Marcita, right wing. Bishop with the screen. Kenny Cawthon for 3. Drills it from deep.
That's what's great to see from a big man like Cawthon. It's his ability to flex out and shoot from anywhere on the court. You don't see that from him all too often.
Here's MP. He's got 9. Wells outside. Zadirko left side. The 3 ball. North Beverly pulls it in. And when you watch Dermanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Cawthon. Marcita with just 5 to shoot. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. On target from long range. MP up to 5 assists now in the contest. Doing a great job involving his team. The first quarter concludes and you see a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Plainview out front, leading by 17. And we'll be back right after this for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center. Second quarter of the Illinois State Championship getting underway. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now here's MP. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Chu with the ball, now covered by MP. And here's Chu. Over MP. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The 3. And another 3 for Plainview.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too. And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview.
I'm told by his teammates and scouts, Javar Day is a true student of shot mechanics. He's a guy that loves watching breakdowns of great shooters and is constantly trying to put up shots in the gym.
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. Zadirko left side. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Making space and creating problems. So many ways that MP can use a pick and roll.
Lee, no good. This could get even more out of hands if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
The shot no good by Gibson. Now Chu. He's covered closely. Pass to Lee. Over Zadirko. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you've faced someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
And here's Aslanoglu. Back to Chu. Day. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. MP outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
What focus from MP at the arc. He doesn't want to waste one of his team's possessions.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Back to Chu. There's a screen by Lee. Over MP. Chu, no good. Plainview with the ball. They've only given up 2 points in this quarter. Pass to Zadirko. And it's hauled in by Lee. Kay drives in. No good again that time. They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Stolen by Leftos. Splitter outside. In just over 3.5 minutes played into this second quarter. There's a screen by Lee. Splitter, no good. And here are the Panthers. From deep, it's MP. The rebound by Leftos. Now Day. There's a screen by Lee. Day, no good. MP with the rock. He's picked up by Day. From deep, it's MP. Count that one, shooting a scorching 86%, 7 of 8 on the night. And they have no answer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. Now Chu, quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Panthers pick up the board.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
To the inside. Mark Little, high post. From deep, it's MP. And another three for Plainview. What a run it's been for MP, and he has double-digit points in this quarter alone. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Plainview out front, running away with it. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. Plainview with the ball. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
And Wells gets it to go.
And with Wells, confidence breeds confidence. When he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps going to the rim. If I'm on his team, I keep feeding him the ball right now.
Now here's Dermanenko. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Zendirko grabs the rebound. Passes to Wells. Here's Tombo. MP outside. The basket's good off the assist from Pachumsi. MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket. Now here's Cawthon. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Cawthon sets the screen. Shot clock at 6. It's Marcita missing.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
Looking to end the run. And he nails the jumper.
North Beverly has tools at every level. And when Dermanenko hits mid-range shots, it's confounding to try to stop their team.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with offensive mojo, getting everything to drop.
They're getting it all to go down. And what an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
James Marcita for 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display. Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Cawthon is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Now here's Cawthon. Pass to Dermanenko. And here's Day. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Tombo.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
And MP gets it to go. There's a reason he's a 5-star recruit. MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. Dermanenko outside. MP grabs the miss. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle, hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
Now here's Day. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes to Cawthon. James Marcita for 3. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. Wells outside. Perchumsey with it. And here's MP on the outside. And it's rebounded by Bishop.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Outside, Day. And then Javar Day with the dunk. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to MP. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, sticking it from the corner. Good to see MP nailing those kind of shots.
From deep three-point range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been pretty one-sided so far. It's the Panthers opening a huge gap. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview. Solid jump shot, but misses a baffling amount of easy layups.
He'll have a few head scratchers each game, Danny. And here's MP on the outside. It's rebounded by Day. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Now here's Dermanenko. Now covered by MP. Perchumsey with it. From deep, it's MP. The rebound by Bishop. Dermanenko outside. Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out, and they took down a Titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
I told you we were gonna get that W, bro. We did that. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy presentation?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down. Right? Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real. I never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to graduate first like you something at risk.
Hey, it's just one step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was gonna say that.
So you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
All the time, man.
Hello, everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Idan, you've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? I mean, guys like our monster, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. He nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit, you're small.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Bet.
That's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what?
Like, you've been doing it since a kid.
Hey, yeah, everything good?
Saying that.
Okay, I gotta take care of this. Excuse me, sorry.
That had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Understood. Gotcha.
All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Fired up.
Fantastic, let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP. Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sport Monatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comment that MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
Any thoughts?
I feel like he sounds silly, like he don't know what he's talking about. If I haven't won against any real competition, how are we undefeated heading into the finals? I'm beating the same teams that he's beating, but for me, I guess it doesn't count. You know, how am I overrated when I'm averaging more points than him? Why is our offense averaging more points than any team in this tournament? Why have I won championships on every level of competition that I've faced? Club, league, state, and now FIBA.
Well, in all fairness, you haven't won a FIBA championship yet. He is on the cusp of a second.
That's fine. I've been in school the past few years. But I'm here now, though, and I'm the best player in this tournament. The numbers show it, the tape show it. He can do all that talking that he's doing running his mouth, but I'm gonna let my game do the talking for me.
Well, fair enough.
Yo, I ain't done talking yet.
Please, continue.
We're gonna win tomorrow. We're bringing the gold home to the States where it belongs. Guaranteed. Let's go, y'all.
Good evening, everyone, from Debrecen, Hungary. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Finals. Spain versus the USA in a winner-take-all game. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joined by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. What a tournament, guys, we have seen so far.
And some great games to this point, but this could be the best of them all. And Brent, Spain and the U.S. have been dominant thus far, and this is the title tilt everyone wanted to see.
Spain has been a powerhouse, and it all starts with their star, Izan Almansa. The 6'10 forward has been nothing short of sensational.
Well, he's proven he's the real deal. I mean, Spain hasn't had to face someone as talented as MP yet, but with the way Almanza and MP were going at it in the presser, neither side seems worried.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Here now, a look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And you take a look at the starting lineup for Spain. You have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almansa, at the 4. And Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP from deep three-point land. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that was way back there. MP showing off incredible shooting ability.
MP against Aguirre. Pass to Almansa. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the finals. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
So it's Spain now. Following the three-pointer by MP, and down it goes, jamming that one home. And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team.
Here's Fielder, and here's MP for 3. They get it again. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 9.
MP looking solid from there.
Aguirre against MP. Pass to Almansa. Over Hansen. And the shot by Almansa, no good. Now USA with it. 4-point game. The 3 from MP. Gets it to go. And MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. Lopez with the ball. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Well, we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Shot clock reset for Spain. Another shot. And the shot by Almansa, no good. USA leading by 5. And here's MP for 3. And it's Almansa with the rebound. So it's Spain now. From downtown, Martin with the rebound. Almansa's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And here's MP for 3. Spain grabs the miss.
And in terms of prospects, Almansa is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day 1.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him.
Hitting pull-ups, that's a great sign in MP's development.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Some nice passing here by Spain. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by MP. Now USA with it. They're leading by 8. Pass to Fielder. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So it's Spain now, following the three-pointer by USA. Just 4 to shoot. Lucas the pass to Mendoza. Barton with some nice D.
And the one advantage that Spain has enjoyed all tournament long, we've seen it play out, is the sheer size that they have on their roster.
They still have that edge over the U.S., but it's a lot closer than some of their earlier matchups. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Lopez, guarded closely.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a...
He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And it's USA sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Championship game for the under-19s here. Second quarter getting started. Here's MP. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And even though, Brent, Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Well, since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience, in your development. Almanza ready for anything.
They set the pick. Inside, here's Fernandez. Plays it up and banks it in. Fernandez has got his first points of the game.
Well, Fernandez setting up shop there, and for good reason. He's so effective in close.
Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Spain trails by 18. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Jimenez, covered by MP. Jimenez can't hit.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Fernandez up on top. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From the top of the key. The shot by George, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Pass to Fernandez. There's the triple. It's hauled in by USA.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And for all of the concerns and all the chatter that was out there of whether or not MP could step up for the U.S., those things have been put to bed.
And a lot of folks view this tournament as MP's first real test. Well, he's passed it with flying colors with the performances he's had.
Lopez outside. They can't stop the run with that one. And so MP will bring it up for USA. Only giving up 2 points this quarter to the inside. Here's Barton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And what a showing from MP. He's come out and made a statement to Almanza and the rest of Spain.
Well, Almanza may be full from eating his words right about now. All he seems to have done is light a fire under MP, and he is torching him right now.
Dixon's checked in for USA. And a new group getting ready for Spain. Shot clock at 5. Garcia passes to Ceballos. Spain again can't hit. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
USA moving the ball around. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Calderon against MP. Pass to Almanza. Looking to end the run, and the shot goes down. Almanza's got 7 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, George lets it go from deep. No good that time. Now Spain with it.
Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch. That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the 3 with the best of them. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from MP. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Almanza. He's off on that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. USA ahead as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
5 to shoot, 18 feet out. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Campbell. Here's Fielder. The 3 from MP. Good. MP is played with a chip on his shoulder. 30-point night for him when his country has needed him the most. Here's Almanza. He has 7. Sweet little floater. Almanza's got 9.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty. Well, the last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. They went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
Well, having that solid jump shot's really a big part of the appeal with MP, a jumper he can keep improving on.
Lopez outside. knocks it loose. MP outside. There's the three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 36.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Count that one. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
Now Lopez. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Aguirre with it. Now defended by MP. Almanza with the bucket. Almanza's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's what Aguirre does. He makes things happen, that time by dishing it.
And a deep three from MP. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Mendoza. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by USA. Here's Fielder. Now Campbell. There's the pick. Over Lopez. MP outside. Another three for USA.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
So it's Spain now. Outside Aguirre. Here's Almanza. And a miss there on the triple. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Almanza. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Almanza's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Spain. Campbell is screen on Aguirre. Fires the three. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's MP making things happen for USA. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we are down to just one more quarter of play between Spain and the U.S. Spain going with a whole new group out there. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for USA.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
On the free throw, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
No good on the triple. Now Spain with it. Jacks up a three. And it's Babb with the rebound. So it's USA now. MP fires from way outside. And it's Almansa with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Second shot opportunity. Outside, Aguirre. They get it back. Pass to Lucas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And that one's good. MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the final seconds now, just a formality. What a show and what a series. Lucas the pass to Mendoza. And as the final seconds dwindle down, these players showing emotion. MP way outside. No good there. And there it is. The USA gets it done. And they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, what an incredible tournament for them.
Well, if you talk about a complete team, that was this USA group. Dominant on both ends of the floor. And they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it, Brent. What more can you say about the play and leadership, too, of MP? He was phenomenal all tournament long, and he backed it up with his guarantee that the USA would win it all. Big words from a young man.
And, Kevin, it's not bragging if you can back it up. MP put a lot of extra pressure on himself and Team USA, but he knew what they were capable of. Incredible job of performing under pressure.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Who's overrated now, man?
Still you.
Come on, you did your thing now. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.
So how'd you get him to do this?
Well, I know he's your favorite actor, and I got to end with his agent, so I thought, why not see if I can make something happen?
What's up, man? MP, what's up, my man?
Jalen, man, thank you for the invite, man. I appreciate it. You got a good group here.
Yeah, of course, man. Your manager did most of the work, though. He's a good guy.
Yeah? No doubt. Yeah, he's on it.
Hey, Jalen, you mind if I get a couple seconds to talk to my client? I got to catch him up on a couple things.
Of course. And thanks for the Bieber tickets.
Don't mention it.
Bieber tickets?
You got a good manager, MP. Hold on to this guy.
For sure. So, what's up with these Bieber tickets, bro?
You know, it's a lot of stars in the gym today, man.
Yo.
How you feeling?
Come on, man. You know me. I'm ready to hoop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that, Austin Reeves over there?
Oh, yeah. Been meaning to talk to you about that.
You think he saw that thing?
Oh, the thing when you called him a wannabe role player at best?
Man, why do people have to be digging up these old tweets? I was 16 when I posted that.
Yo, look where you at. You in the league now, man. You under a microscope. Why don't you just go over there, say what's up, clear the air?
Might as well, right?
I mean, it's no use hiding.
I don't even know what that means, man. Let's go.
I don't even know what that means.
Let's go. Yo, Austin. What's up, man? I'm MP.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, man.
Okay.
I've been a fan of yours for a minute now. You've been doing your thing. How you went undrafted to now starting with LeBron? That's super inspirational, man.
I thought I was a wannabe role player at best.
Look, I was 16 when I posted that. I got caught up in the moment, man.
Well, now you're in this moment. Are you going to back all that talk up?
Yeah.
You really think you're him, don't
I
you?
know I'm him.
Yo, I need to talk to you for a second. Hey, we'll be right back. Huh?
Yo, what you
Look,
doing, man?
look, a lot of guys talking this league. You sure you know what you're doing?
Pete, it'd be worse if I back down.
Okay, I don't know about that, all
What you talking about? You forget how we met? You was trying to get up in my head just like Austin, and then I had to shut you down, earning your respect and then your friendship, bro.
It kind of went along those lines.
Man, that's exactly how it happened, man. The real ones don't respect you if you back down.
Look, well, just make sure you back it up, all right? Because nobody respects somebody who can't put their money where their mouth is.
Pete, I got this, all right?
All right. Go on, man. Make me proud, all right?
Plainview.
Go get it.
Got it.
MP.
Box out, box out, box out.
Hey, good board, Bam.
Hey, let's go. Move around. Test that. Right, right. I'm coming. Get outside. Help him out. Help him out. You got him. You got him. Where'd it go, Gobert?
Yeah, that's right. Don't give me those.
Hey, good luck. I got it. I got it. Yo, watch him. Outside. Hey. Get him out. Get him out. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Hey, 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 help. Go in. Get it. Good rebound, Bam. Hey, come around. Come around. That's all you, MP. yo, right here. Oh, from downtown. All right, help. Stay there. Yo, watch it, watch him. Hey, go over. Don't let me keep shooting that. Shot, MP. Get outside, get outside. Over. Box. Oh, good rebound, MP. Get mine. Run with me. Run with me. I'm coming. Over. Hey, who's watching them? Get board. Good board. Good snatch, Gobert. Hey, let's go. Move around. Hey, come help me out. Way to knock it in, Jalen. Ball. Mark. Hey. Watch outside. Stay on him. Good board. Way to go, Gobert. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Hey, help. Yo, watch it. Gobert. Hey, yo, right here. Hey, kick it out. I got it. Hey, pal, I need help. Yeah, stop that board. Shoot that. That's all you, right here. Way to grab that, Gobert. Keep shooting that, man. When it's open, you got it. Get that board, Bam!
Yeah, man. Good take.
Ball, 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 ball! Over! Way to get it! On the wing! What? No! Hey, yo, front him! Get the perimeter! Stay on him! Hey! I mean, come on, yo! I'm coming! Come out! Let's not top him! Yo, watch him! Go over that! Oh, keep a hand up! See him up! Come on! Woo! Yeah! Hey man, get mine! Hey, who got him? Yo, watch him! Drop that board! Where'd he get it, Gobert? Hey, yo, right here. Help, help! Don't want none of this. Good shot, MP. I got it. Yo, watch him.
Looks like I might be him after all, huh?
I know you're not talking like that after an open run.
I don't know. It looked like you was taking it serious.
You got a lot to learn, Rook.
I know a little bit.
And you're going to learn a lot more when these games start counting.
Hey, not exactly building bridges.
Come on, man. When you get scared of a little friendly trash talk, man.
I'm just saying, now the dude's gonna be gunning for you.
And you know I want all that smoke.
Look, man, you come a long way from that kindergarten teacher I knew in the 9th grade.
And I'm still him. I just know when to dial it up a little bit, you know what I mean?
All right. Finding your balance. I like that.
Yo, if we're gonna create that dynasty that we've been dreaming of, it's going to take everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly, bro.
Carrot and the stick.
Yes, sir.
The league ain't ready for you, man.
Not by a long shot. Plainview. All right, bro.
Yo, MP, let's go. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right.
Hey, if you want this jersey, man, you got to work hard for that.
All I'm going to say is you're ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro.
Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, you ain't getting this jersey.
All right, we'll see.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Edwards against Brunson. Down low. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Edwards passes to Randle. The three from MP. And another three for Minnesota.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Edwards. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Brunson with some nice D. On the wing, Bridges from past the arc. The shot misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Anunoby. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Bridges misses. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, three-pointer Randall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Randall's got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Hart, that's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Brunson missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Randall kicks to MP. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. He's got 12.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Brunson. Coming off 31 points last game. Bridges outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hart. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Randall kicks to McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Brunson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been a putrid here this quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at New York. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Bridges misses. Timberwolves leading by 21. Pass to MP, and MP throws it down.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Brunson outside. Robinson a screen on McDaniels. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
That bucket in no time at all. McDaniels got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A nice shot by MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Brunson. Randall grabs the board.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
New York, no good that time either.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Anunoby, following the basket by Julius Randle. Anunoby passes to Brunson. 4 on the clock, and the layup is good.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Edwards, coming off a solid outing against Indiana.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Brunson against Edwards. To get open is Robinson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Bridges for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Count it. Randall's got 13 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. DiVincenzo against Brunson. MP, no good. New York's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Bridges passes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He had 60 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Randall outside. Puts up a three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
With the floater. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Robinson a screen on McDaniels. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. To the middle. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's MP. He's got 23. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Reed is out there with Edwards, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's MP, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Dadier. Achua with it. He's against Reed. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Kolek, defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Kolek from deep. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Launches it. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Driving the lane. Kolek, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-5 run. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Tucker, still yet to score. Here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to MP. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
McBride with the ball. Edwards there. From 13. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
It's Edwards on the wing. And another assist.
You really got to admire the court vision. He's among the elite first-year players we've ever seen, and now ranking 4th all-time in assists among rookies.
And that's a tough list to join, isn't it? He's in a team atmosphere here that really has allowed him, though, to flourish. Minnesota on D. Pass to Achua. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. Robinson a screen on Reed. Achua no good. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Back to Brunson. Over MP. Good defense by MP.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Edwards can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Anunoby finds Brunson. Back to Anunoby. The tray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Achua, guarded by Reed. Here's McBride, and just miss after miss right now.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Randall, and again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. McBride passes to Robinson. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's MP. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 37 points for MP.
You gotta love the way Conley can run an offense, both in the half court and in transition. He's excellent.
Back to McBride. Pass to Hart. Trying to get something going. Mike Conley with the rebound.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
MP, that's for two. Rebounded by Hart. And the Knicks with possession here. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Hart with a screen on MP. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock at 3. That 3 off the mark.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
MP outside. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks on offense. Here's McBride, and the three ball is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. MP way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Conley gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
McBride passes to Hart. Outside for Robinson. Here's McBride, covered by Conley. McBride's shot is off. Timberwolves on offense. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And finished off by McDaniel.
You got to squeeze that orange around MP now. Credit his quick hands on defense that started that break.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Pass to Robinson. 43 seconds left in the first half. Randall with some nice D. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Here's MP, and it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Anunoby. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Basket counts. Anunoby's got 5 now. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Edwards. Good D by Anunoby. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Josh Hart out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Back to Brunson from outside the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Brunson, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Brunson. He's on target from 8 feet out. Brunson's got 10 points in the game. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Randall outside. Elbow shot. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Start with a screen on McDaniels. Anunoby. Off target with his 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Brunson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin.
Another possession, another assist.
And can you believe he's now 3rd all-time in assists for a rookie? He's looking like shades of Stockton or Nikola Jokic out there, walking highlight reel.
And guys, with him at the helm, this team more efficient by opening up the perimeter and creating more scoring opportunities. Brunson against MP. Randall outside. Back to MP. Launches it from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
Drills it from outside. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Brunson outside. Robinson a screen on McDaniels. To the paint. And Robinson throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their space. Spots. His vision excellent.
The Timberwolves have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And another assist.
And dish after dish, night after night, what a rookie year he has put together. Now 2nd all-time for assists among first-year players.
His instincts and his timing are phenomenal. You know, his teammates clearly love him, and the way he plays and involves everyone in the offense. Very unique for a young player. MP with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. Randall outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Pass to Bridges. Pulls it from the elbow. He can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Off target at the rim. Minnesota with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Randall surveying the D. Pass to MP. And good! He hits it again.
And on any given night, he's still capable of putting up the kind of numbers that most guys don't even think about.
He's officially moved into 4th place all alone on the list of most 50-point games in NBA history.
Next up is Kobe Bean Bryant. That's a legendary mark. If there's one guy capable of reaching it, it's this fella right here.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. On the wing, Bridges, covered by MP. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this, I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
Brunson kicks to Achua. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. New York again turning it over. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to McBride. Inside, stolen by Reed, and here's the break. Here's Shannon, and that one is stuffed right through.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
To the middle, here's Achua. Can't cash in from close range. MP deciding where to go with it. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 57 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Out to Bridges. New York, no good that time either. MP outside. For the three. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Up top, Achua. Pass to Payne. Bridges outside. Over MP. And there's Bridges on the assist from Payne. Bridges has got 7 points here in this quarter.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
MP outside. Here's the three. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's a screen by Achua. McBride's shot is off. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. MP right side. For three. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Shannon. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Now McBride. Achua, the pass to Payne. And off the glass. That one's good. Payne's got his first basket. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. But Timberwolves on top, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. In at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve this jersey.
Thanks, man. You're definitely the toughest defender I've had so far.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got to.
MP is the floor general out there.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
What's up, MP? I'm Chris Brickley. Welcome to my gym. We're open 24/7 for whenever you want to get some work in and sharpen up your skills.
What's up, Chris? This is dope, man. It feels good to get out of the practice facility sometime.
Of course, we've got open runs with other pros daily, 3-on-3 Monday through Thursday, and 5-on-5 on the weekends. Come by anytime.
Bet. Chris, good to see you.
MP coming through on the weekend? I love to see the grind. Let's scrimmage.
I'm in.
Hey, come on, get mine, get mine, get mine. Stay on him. Close out.
Good take. Keep firing it.
Yo, watch him.
Yeah.
Nice
That
bucket,
sounds
MP.
so sweet.
Whose man is that? Ball, ball. Yo, box, box, box. Good boy, good boy. I got range, baby. You got him. Stay on him. Help him out. Ball, ball, ball. Way to get it. Hey, let's go. Move around. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Right here.
No way.
I'm coming. Got that board.
Hey, yo, front him! Keep shooting that, man. When it's open, you got it. Grab that board! Stay on him! Whose man is that? Hey, go over that! Yo, hands up! Hey, come around, come around! Yo, I think someone moved the basket or something. Oh, come on! Yo, watch him! Hey, who got him? Yo, watch him! Don't let him shoot that! Grab that way to get it! Come on. Blast, baby.
You got better today. Nice work. I'll see you next week.
I appreciate it. Thanks for pushing me.
Yes, sir.
He about to tear the roof off. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.